We're having this shift, like, and it's our generation that's doing it. We're shifting towards caring about actual people.
Right. You get this child to come along on this journey to essentially just be this cog in the machine. Shut your mouth, sit down. You have no say in anything.
Comply.
You have no power in the world. But go ahead and vote for this guy that is really paid off by all these big fucking companies to run your world and think that he's going to make some difference that's going to make your life better. Are you fucking kidding me? You know, you get this education, you spend 20, 30, 60, 80, whatever, 100 grand or whatever on an education. You go out into a saturated marketplace with a piece of paper that says, I know what I'm doing, and no fucking life skills. You've sat in a classroom, not for 12 years, you've sat in a classroom for like 16, 14, 15, 16, whatever.
You know what my favorite thing is?
The 5-year
all this
degrees.
shit about, you know, they never taught me in school how to balance a checkbook or, yeah, they did. It's called algebra. If you were paying attention, you could transfer the skills and apply them.
Right, but it's the critical thinking skills that people lack. You've got, like I'm saying, you went to school for 16 years, you get led by the hand, you do whatever the fuck gets on the board and stuff, and then it gets to the point where you just, you get sent out into the world. You don't know how to have a relationship, you fucking suck at that. You don't know how to, like, you know, communicate because you've just been talked to your whole life and been expected to listen. You have no real tangible life skills. And then they say go out and get a fucking job. You can't even talk to the boss. You're sweating your balls off because you don't have any confidence in yourself because you got a piece of paper saying, I know what I'm talking about, when you don't know shit.
But you know if you do something wrong.
And there's
you're
100,000
fucking
other people out there who have the exact same piece of paper who are going for the same fucking job.
Correct. So it's what? Whose ever piece of paper is thicker? Like my bigger than yours. Give me the job. Like what?
Let's not go there.
You know, but that, and then you get people like Ty Lopez. You know who that is, right?
Yep.
Ty Lopez. He's putting out all of this stuff, like the shit you can learn for free from his YouTube channel and the stuff that you can learn from like his website is just, it's indispensable knowledge. And then he puts out 67 steps and charges $67 and people are like, ooh, he's a scam artist. You're a fucking moron. Like, no, dude, he's not a scam artist. He puts out a ton of value and he expects to be paid a little bit for it. I'm sorry, do you go to work for free? No. This guy's asking for $67. How much were your damn shoes? And this guy's giving you
$110.
Like,
That's like
freaking priceless knowledge. And you're going to give him shit for $67?
It's like Jordan Belfort's training system.
Whoa, straight line theory? Yeah, dude, I've looked into all of this. Go ahead.
I love it.
Take it from your wife.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
She can't eat them either.
Damn it.
It's amazing. But people think that, oh, he was a scam artist when he was selling stocks. He's a scam artist now with this thing. It doesn't work. No.
But here's the thing, dude. You could learn from anybody.
Yeah.
He may have been a scam artist, but apply that towards something good. You have an amazing, crazy way of selling something good.
Kind of like if you watch the Social Network movie when they hire the guy from Napster. Duh.
Yeah. Or that thing like Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah.
The guy who did whatever. Well, then they hire him. No shit. He's got skills.
I like the way these guys Leonardo DiCaprio roles.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. It's just it's absolutely how you go along and people just look at the world and it's through this jaded lens. It's like I was saying before, you've got poor people who are teaching poor people how to be poor.
Yeah.
Right.
Like you have to invest in
And they
yourself.
call it success.
They call it that. They call it success because you're just getting by and you're a paycheck away from losing your house, losing your car, losing your girl, losing whatever.
You know what my most hated phrase I've ever heard anyone say to me is?
I
Why
love
can't
you.
you be happy with what you have?
And see, here's the thing. There is an argument to be made for that.
You are meant to live for so much more.
You should be content with what you have, but where I come at that is I go, okay, you know what? If you want to change this world, you need resources to do it, period. You need food, air, shelter, water, okay? Without those 4 resources, you're probably fucking dead, okay?
Yeah.
So you need those resources. Well, a 5th resource is money. Just because that's the resource the world operates on. So why should you be apologetic and why should you be content with just enough to get by because you're not changing shit.
Why can't you be happy with what you have? You know what I have? I have goals. And I'm gonna
That's good. Oh, that's great. Well, that's the thing.
Have you never had goals before? You ever try to achieve something?
That's the thing that we're really trying to do. Like, that's the underlying mission statement is to disrupt the commerce model. Because
Right.
It's just people being taken advantage of.
Right, and I mean, the problem
And
is
that's
that
basically all
buyers
MLM
and
is home-based
sellers.
business.
Right.
We're all trying to disrupt the way things are done.
Correct. Yeah. I mean, when it comes down to it, like, my credentials on paper technically suck. All of my credentials are life experience. I mean, owning different businesses, building things up, being homeless. I mean, I know that sounds stupid, but that's actually, I consider a
You learn
credential.
from it when you hit rock bottom.
Correct. The life skills I have just from being homeless for that short period of time,
How long were you homeless for?
just a few weeks. But
That's enough.
it's a fucking enough to know, okay,
So
I
you
don't
are
want
for a
to
week.
be
I did
here.
it. I had to do it for about a month and a half.
And you know what's fucking crazy here? Those ones that are born with that silver spoon and all that kind of stuff, some of them are smart, don't get me wrong. But so many of them, all they are is just they're completely incapacitated in life. Like, you look at some of like these like kids and stuff like that were just fed everything.
Don't
Put them
pick on
on
Whitney.
Exactly. Put them on the street.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to die.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Literally.
either somebody comes. Yeah,
You're
exactly.
gonna get killed.
Exactly.
shoes.
Give me your shoes.
Yeah.
That's a Batman quote, I think. No, that was Shaft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's just when you sit down and you think about it, you realize that real growth occurs as you overcome challenges. And the more challenges you're presented with in life, the more you're going to completely dominate your life. And it's so crazy because, like, people like yourself, like, you see eye to eye with me because of the stuff that you've been through, right? You're literally building, I mean, what you're involved in right now, this is going to be a multi-billion-dollar company.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it really...
So give him fucking $50.
I understand that. I get that.
I want you to reach in your pocket right now and fucking make an investment.
I don't want you to do that. I don't want you
See,
to
you got this guy trying to like, be like, you will give me your money. You're like, if you want to come along on the ride to the heavens, you just come with me.
No, I'm
That's how I
the fucking funny man here. That's all I'm
No, I get you.
You know, I know you want to do it. You're going to do it in your own fucking
yeah.
time. But to do it today is probably beneficial. And you
I
understand
appreciate that. I
Look,
appreciate
I
it.
don't even have the forms on.
Yeah, I don't even have the, I can't even sign them up if I wanted to.
Go the fuck home and come back with the forms because I got to fill one out.
I'm gonna email it. I'll email it. You print it out. You fill it out. Send me a picture.
I have a
because
printer
we're
now.
doing it. You have a printer now.
You
You're
see
like a
my
real
TV
person.
too?
I don't have a.
You're a real person.
Did you see my
So-
TV?
I didn't see your new TV actually.
I'll
We'll
show
look
you
at that
that.
in a minute.
My
Yeah.
TV's
So
bigger
anyway,
than my
enjoying this
bedroom.
conversation.
Yeah, so anyways, the whole point is that, like, look, if you want to change the world, you need an abundance of resources to do so. Or you need an abundance of manpower behind you. But it's like when you break it down on an economical model, to get the manpower behind you to do something like what this crazy concept is that you're getting going, well, you took a guy who was making $2.5 million a month, you partnered up with him essentially. He guided you on how we're going to do this. He had, no disrespect to you.
Resources.
He had the resources and the know-how and the connections. But you're going to the fucking top because you are paired with this guy.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, without that $2.5 million, who the fuck would hear about your company?
Nobody.
Nobody. And without the break it down to like super simple shit. Without the money to pay for the internet, how are you going to do your social media marketing?
Exactly.
It doesn't happen. So it's like, why is it a bad thing to be like, yeah, I want to be compensated for my skills. I want to have the money to change the world. I want money for myself to provide for my family. But just
I want
get
some toys.
yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna have jet skis and fucking like whatever. Like, trust me. But at the same time, it's like, dude, like if you see somebody struggling, like seriously struggling, and like they really want to like try and knock it out of the park. Look, this guy technically came out of the clouds, reached onto you, and said, hey, you know what? You've got massive potential. Why don't you come with me? And you learned a shit ton. You can do that one day.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
That's what I
We
would
just
love
have to
be.
ride that train with them to the top first.
See, this is what I'm saying though. Like people
I'm
like
gonna drive
you.
my own train to the top. You can.
No, we're gonna ride the train to the top with him, and then we're gonna.
You're
start
gonna be
our own
Thomas the
train
Tank
coming up.
Engine, like with this fucking trains and shit. Where's the conductor?
I think I can.
Yeah, that's what is that? Little Engine That Could? Yeah, dude, I used to love that story when I was a kid. Yeah, see, people with a heart, they deserve to be successful. The people who are stepping on everybody and taking advantage, who currently kind of, unfortunately, have run the world.
Successful ones.
Well, they are the successful ones, but they're the ones that need to kind of be dethroned. And people like yourself and people like me and maybe even this kid, should.
We're having this shift, and it's our generation that's doing it. We're shifting towards caring about actual people.
Right.
Where with the Industrial Revolution, that's when you started seeing tenement housing and sweatshops and 24-hour workdays and people dying on their jobs.
Right, and the indoctrination of the actual school system.
Right.
Where, dude, it is, it's a training ground for lemmings. It's God bless everybody who's busting their fucking ass every damn day. Absolutely. But it is a training ground within the school system to take the child from the parents, put them into a system where they receive programming, both from the school and from the TV fucking channels. That's why it's called fucking programming. And then you get this child to come along on this journey to essentially just be this cog in the machine. Shut your mouth, sit down. You have no say in anything. You have no power in the world, but go ahead and vote for this guy that is really paid off by all these big fucking companies to run your world and think that he's going to make some difference that's going to make your life better. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, it's a bunch of fucking bullshit.
No. When has that ever worked?
Right.
For anyone aside from those people at the top.
Correct.
And at the start of it too, the real shame is at the start of it when you had the Andrew Carnegie and Rockefeller and all those guys. They were like this.
Right.
You and I.
Right.
Andrew Carnegie had somebody in his office and he just had a conversation.
Yes.
The sad part of the system is it's designed in such a way to keep the people at the top, and it's not supposed to be that way. Like the bailouts and shit were not supposed to happen. If you fail, you fail. But the one thing about the United States that everybody loves is social mobility. You can have this idea, you can have this meeting, you can have something, and you can adjust and work your way.
Well, hold on, before you go, real quick. You're fucking dog. All right, get your pup. Yeah, Robert. But what I'm getting at is, think about it like this. You're talking about the system is designed to keep these people up here and these people down here. What keeps them there? And this is the reason him and I are rising up and you and all this kind of stuff. The thing is that
I like the way I'm always last.
and
maybe you too.
I'm just buzzing your balls because I know you. So what I'm saying though is that it's knowledge. Now hear this out. Knowledge is power.
Yes.
It's as simple as if life is a fucking video game. It's a race car game, right? So we all got controllers. We'll call these our bodies, right? That we go through life. We got our brains. We got all this kind of stuff. Well, if you have the manual and you know how to do the damn race, but you don't give me the manual and just hand me the controller and say, yeah, good luck, Josh. Let's see what happens. You're going to take off. I'm going to hit the nitrous into a wall and blow up my car,
right.
Okay? And then you're going to take off and do whatever, and I get one shot at this game.
And then you might figure it out, but you're always going to be following the guy in front of you.
Correct. But the shift comes with the internet. And I believe this. And the reason is that the internet allows people like me, allows me and you, and then this guy, then this guy, allows us to connect across the world. That's why I'm talking to a model in California, talking to her about getting on the team, and I'm talking to a girl from Illinois who's a physical trainer to get her on the team. That's why, because we're all connected and stuff. But see, the people who have ideas like you, and then this guy. The people who have ideas like that,
and you, Puggle,
you're able to connect with people, but see, you get to go on the internet and search whatever the fuck you want. See, when you go on the internet, you can look up funny fails on YouTube, or you can look up Andrew Carnegie, how he fucking did it. So you get to have your own education. The difference with the indoctrination system is that before you only had your tribe, the people in your village or town or whoever to talk to, and nobody knew shit. But now you have the choice. Do you want to know stuff or not? You're the reason you're fucking failing. So you get on the internet, you can get freaking not GED. Fuck am I talking about? You can get an PhD in whatever area you want, but you don't need to pay for it. You pay your fucking internet bill.
I got a master's degree, technically, from MIT in mechanical engineering,
Right.
online for free.
Exactly. Dude, I don't have any degree in marketing or sales or business or fuck anything that I excel in. I don't have a
Got
degree.
drive.
That's all you need.
Right. If you have enough drive, you will find a way. It's like, do the wrong thing. Who the hell cares? Like, first best thing, do the right thing. Second best thing, do the wrong thing.
Worst thing in the world,
Do nothing! Fucking love you. Ah! Yeah, dude, exactly. And so, I mean, it's the choice of the people. So knowledge is power. So the reason we're seeing this shift change, and people who have hearts will call us, rising to power, whatever you want to call it, you only have that because we're making ourselves powerful through the knowledge that was previously inaccessible to ourselves.
Right.
It's fucking great. It's beautiful.
We have. It's actually, it's a little ironic that I saw this on a meme on Facebook.
Down
That's
puddle.
where we get our information from.
But it's just a picture
That's
of.
where voters get their information from. They'll get everything for free.
But it was just a picture of a smartphone, and it said, "You have in your pocket a device that can literally get you any information you are looking for.
Anything.
And you use it to look at pictures of cats.
Or porn.
Or
Because
porn."
that's what's fucking important.
Right.
I want to see the hottest chick in the world. No, I don't want to date her because I want to make fucking self-confidence, but let me just look at her.
I couldn't talk to her.
Are you
But
kidding
I
me?
know
Yeah, great. Great. That'll get you real far in life. Bunch of fucking... Oh, man.
So what are your skills? I'm a champion.
What are your skills? Well, I got some staff skills, some bow skills. You ain't seen nothing yet. You want to see my druid? Look what he can do. He can build a tree. Anyways, I think what you're doing is great, and I'm probably going to be on board with you relatively soon. I just want to make sure that I get solidified with one thing first, because I'm very much about focus.
Absolutely.
And once that's done, I'll move on to another. Like, literally, once I have a team of, let's say, 30 people.
We're having this shift, and it's our generation that's doing
Correct.
it. We're shifting towards caring about actual people.
Right.